What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Hopefully pretty good, honestly. I hope for the best for nothing but the best for most of you. But let's see, let's get comfortable here. Today's inspiration is inspired by the gloominess of the day, the rain. Usually when it's rainy, everyone's all up in their feels. Everyone's all in their mind and their thoughts, just pretty much trying to enjoy the rest of the rain. But I want to talk about how important it is to focus on your thoughts when you are in these moods, when you are in your emotions, when you're inside of your own head, when you feel emotional, when you feel depressed, or when you feel happy. When you're in these moments, it is extremely crucial and important to focus on every thought that you have. Because a lot of people, me personally too, I've had my depression moments, but when you're in those moments, all you could do is think about all the things that are hurting you, and you add more to it. You kind of literally purposely focus on the negative, painful things that hurt you for God knows for what. It's just something that we're addicted to doing. But when you're in these moments and you're thinking about all these things, think about the positive side of what that emotion is. Think about rearranging those thoughts. Think about how important it is to be focused on what really matters. And just understand that in these moments when you're feeling emotional and you're feeling sad or gloomy or whatever the feeling you're feeling is, if you're filled with anxiety, or you may be socially filled with social anxiety as well, just think about all the things that actually matter and understand that you're not alone. Regardless of how you're feeling in that moment, regardless of how you're feeling in general, and you are in those emotions, just understand that you're not alone. That regardless of whatever your mind is thinking, you're putting those thoughts there. You're allowing those thoughts to sit there, and you're dwelling on them, and you're focusing on the things that hurt more, and you're focusing on other things that are hurting you as well, and you're just adding to the list. But when you're in those moments, like I said, focus on what really matters. Focus on rearranging your thoughts. Understand that it's okay to feel this way for the brief moment of time, but don't allow yourself to feel that way forever. Don't allow yourself to sit there for hours on end, feeling emotional, feeling sad, depressed, mad, whatever you're feeling in that present moment. Don't allow yourself to sit there for hours, days. Don't lay in bed and just give up. Focus on those thoughts, rearrange them, pick apart what you should be focusing on and pick apart what really doesn't matter, but think about how comfortable those ones that don't really matter feel to you, because that is a problem. If you're sitting there and you're comfortable with feeling sad and depressed or angry or whatever the negative emotion is that you're feeling, and you're okay with it, but you also hate it at the same time, but you're allowing yourself to stay there for such a period of time, that's not okay. Focus on what you can do to rearrange those thoughts. Focus on the things that matter, like I said, and I'm going to continue to say the things that matter. Rearrange your thoughts. Use that time to control who you are. Take control of the outcome. Show the universe that you are the power to being, that you have what it takes to get yourself out of these emotions. Because a lot of people will sit there and argue with me on a day-to-day basis that depression is something they struggle with, or it is a disease, or anxiety is a disease, or it's something they struggle with. And you're right, it's something you struggle with, but it's only a disease because you allow it to stay in your mind. You allow it to literally take control of all of your brain cells and all of your emotions and all of your reactions in your body and your mind and soul. You allow these things. So therefore, you're the disease that is allowing these thoughts. Simple facts. If you want to be a person who's free of these burdens and you want to release the emotions that are negative, the depression, the anxiety, the stress, the suicidal thoughts, whatever it is that you're possibly struggling with, if you want to rid yourself of these things, you need to control your thoughts. You need to control your reactions. You need to control your emotions. And you need to understand that, first off, it's okay to have those thoughts for a brief period of time. But figure out what the lesson is in that thought that is trying to teach you for your reality. But like I said, don't sit there and blame the world for everything else. Don't sit there and say, I'm alone. Don't sit there and say that, oh, nobody likes me, nobody cares about me, that, oh, I'm just a piece of shit, or I'm depressed, or like I hate feeling these ways, like God must not really like me. I mean, there's many thoughts that we all have that we focus on more of when we shouldn't be. But like I said, the disease is us. The disease is within us. That's it. It's not, there's no depression, there's no anxiety, there's no sadness or madness or whatever. It's only what we choose to react with. Those are just the words that define what that emotion is. But in reality, it doesn't really exist unless you allow it to. And now listen to that. It doesn't really exist unless you allow it. If you allow yourself to get mad, you did that. I can sit here and I can sit here and be irritating, I can sit here and try to make you mad, but you're the one who chose the reaction or the emotion. You're the one who chose how to be mad. You're the one who chose to be sad. You're the one who chose to react in anger, to react in sadness, to react in depression, to react in hurt, to react in guilt, to react in lust, to react in selfish ways, to react in everything that we go through is what we choose. Our life is only a product of our imagination, and it's only a product of what we think on a day-to-day basis. If you're tired of struggling, stop struggling mentally. If you're tired of being sad, stop being sad mentally. If you're tired of being alone, stop being alone mentally. If you're tired of these things, stop thinking about them. Stop focusing on what you're exhausted about. Stop focusing on the idea that, oh, I hate being sad or I hate being mad. And focus on why you should be happy and what makes you happy. And if you don't have reasons to make you happy, I'm sorry, but you should. Just being alive every single day, breathing, waking up, getting another chance when most people don't, having a roof over your head, having food in your mouth, clothes on your back, some family or friends that care about you, because not all do, trust me, I know, but having just those things alone should be reasons to be happy. Being you should be a reason to be happy. Speaking English, speaking Spanish, being able to see, being able to smell, being able to speak, being able to laugh, love, taste, feel, express, is reasons to be happy. Just because you're not rich, just because you don't have a good house, a good home, a good car, good friends, family, you don't have all these materialistic things that you want, just because you don't have like the things that everyone else has, just because you don't have the image that you want, doesn't mean those are reasons to be depressed, doesn't mean those are reasons to be stressed. Just because you can't pay a bill or you can't put the plate on the next table, yeah, it's stressful, but it's all right. It's okay. As long as you can understand that it's always going to be okay regardless, that it's always going to get better, you have nothing to worry about. And as long as you're still alive, and as long as you still have your kids, your mom, dad, even if you don't have them, they wouldn't want you to be living a life filled with misery. So stop focusing on misery and start focusing on more reasons why you should be happy. This is the day to do it. If you're sitting in the rain enjoying it, but it makes you emotional, because for me, rain makes me get in my feels. It's just something about the mellowness of rain and the sky, something about it puts me in my emotions, it puts me in my mind, it puts me in my feels. So this is the perfect time to sit back, watch the rain, allow your thoughts to come in and out of you, and understand them and acknowledge them, but also rearrange them. Like I said, focus on what's more important than what is not important, and stop allowing yourself to beat yourself up. I've met so many people over the last few weeks and months that have sat there and said, I mean, why? I'm a piece of shit. Why does it matter? And personally, I don't care who you are or what you've done. No matter what, nothing validates anybody to be a piece of shit. I don't care if you're in prison for murder, if you're cooking at a McDonald's, or if you're the richest person in the world, if you're the poorest person in the world, strongest, weakest, doesn't fucking matter. Nobody in this world is a piece of shit. We are all humans. We all deserve another chance. We all deserve to be forgiven. We all deserve to be loved. We all deserve to be respected regardless. And that's where 99% of the problems come from, is people do not respect others, and they think people are lower than they are. That just means you gotta love yourself. If you're willing to sit there and judge somebody and be like, oh, I don't like the way that person's talking, I don't like their voice, that person's annoying, that person doesn't take care of their kids right, or that person doesn't make the right decisions, or that person fucked up and killed somebody, or that person fucked up and like raped somebody or something. Regardless, if you're sitting there and you're willing to say that out of your mouth, then that means you need to be focusing on loving yourself. Stop judging other people. And let them be themselves. Let them be alive. Let them be humans. I mean, we all deserve that chance. We all deserve that possibility. But focus on your thoughts. Navigate your mind and understand that these thoughts don't belong here. These thoughts should be focused on more. And just enjoy your life. Enjoy it. And be happy. And find reasons to be grateful. Because you deserve it. You're a beautiful, beautiful human. Each and every one of you that watch this, that listen to this, that will continue to watch this, that will listen to this, that are alive in general, or those who have passed. You're all beautiful, and you all deserve everything great in life. Just allow yourself to have it. Stop fighting the process and trust within it. This is the perfect day to do it. If it's raining in your city, at least, because in mine's it is. But I appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. And enjoy your day. I'm going to go and enjoy mine. I got some thoughts I need to write down, and then I got some class after that. So be productive at the same time. And put a smile on somebody's face. They deserve it, and you deserve to feel good about putting a smile on someone's face. Peace out, everybody.